what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now.
Hello again everybody, I'm Scott.
And I'm Melissa.
Welcome again to RV Rollin' with MJ's, Triple C.
Yes, or Colleague Channel Critique.
And this week, something a little different. So normally what we do is we critique or review in a positive way various channels that we come across on YouTube, RV related of course. But this week I wanted the opportunity to speak with the folks out there, the subscribers and those who haven't subscribed yet. We're trying to get feedback on how to grow a YouTube channel.
We have some questions for you guys. We would love your feedback and a comment.
So we're growing our channel. We think we're making good content and we're content. But always we're chatting about how other channels grow so, huge and numbers. Now, they've been around for years and I get it. But I'm trying to find that secret sauce to understand. Did I get secret sauce?
Yeah.
2 beef fatties? Remember that one? Anyway,
Yes.
how do you get subscribers? I know that's a simple question. Well, of course, make good content.
Have good thumbnails.
Have good thumbnails.
Be organic. Get organic subscribers. Keyword search. There's so much involved that YouTube and the algorithm. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Can't believe I got that right. There's so much involved, and I've watched so many different videos on it, and it's all different people, and it gets quite confusing.
So we'd like to know your process. So we really want to make this one interactive. Obviously, we're talking to you.
Right.
You're not here to be able to talk to us. We're not live or anything like that. But your feedback on what your process is, how you get subscribers.
Right. Well, I have a first question, if you don't mind. My first question is, when you get subscribers, do you do it organically? Or do you go out searching other RV related or travel related other channels? And do you write to them? Do you mention that you have a channel yourself? Because I was a little confused about that. Because I was, writing, watching other people's videos and communicating. But then I started hearing that you should try to get it organically because of...
And what's organic? So when you say organically, I just can't imagine the average person is going to look at your video, however it's portrayed by YouTube or by yourself, and going to say, oh, I like that channel, I'm going to subscribe. I just, in my mind, thinking that doesn't happen, because to me, you don't have to subscribe to channels to look at content.
But
So
the only reason why you subscribe so you can find them again. But if you don't subscribe, you're not going to remember that person if you don't subscribe.
I just, for the life of me, are trying to figure out, and maybe you guys can share with me, how do you go from, say, 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers to those folks that have 150 subscribers, let's just say, in the RV world? How does that happen?
Yeah.
Like, how I get it, it'll be time, it'll be, as Melissa said, thumbnails, content. I'm not tired, I shouldn't say I'm tired of it. The repeated thing, well, you got to make good content. I understand if you have terrible content, nobody's going to want to look at your thing. But if it's decent content, average or above, I'm just trying to figure out what's the difference between average content and super content. Is it that much where you can go from 500 subscribers to 500,000 subscribers? There's got to be something we're missing.
But they do say that you could have the best content of anybody, but if you're not doing the keyword search, if you're not putting a good thumbnail you're not going to get those people to click on it to actually see your video. Maybe if you have an amazing content and you did get people to see it, then they would be repeat customers.
But
So,
I get that. But great content, people love your videos. What makes them click? What makes them press subscribe? You know, we always say in all our videos, press the subscribe button.
so here's a question. What makes you subscribe to another YouTube
Yeah.
channel? Tell
Yeah.
us what
I'd love
you
that.
look at.
I wish you were all in a room and we could have like a forum
Yeah, it would be
and
great.
discuss this. I mean, if anybody wants to do that, I'd love to. So, I mean, I'd love to hear your feedback.
Yeah.
How do you get somebody to subscribe? And we know that, again, for the 8th time I'm saying this, we know the standard answers when you go on YouTube. All those guys will have YouTube channels about how to get subscribers. And they give you make good content, thumbnails, all that stuff. But it's got to be something else, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, I have a question about your thumbnails. When you do your thumbnails for your videos, do you use a special program? Do you use Canva or do you use something else? Do you ever feel after you put your thumbnail out, you go back and you change it because you feel that it wasn't good enough? Like I've been making some changes to my beginning videos because we were new to it, and I keep hearing you have to have a good thumbnail, you have to have a good thumbnail. The other question is, when you take your picture, do you make silly faces? What do you do? We don't really do that. I don't know if we should be
Yeah.
doing that.
We have
We
ours.
kind of just smile and we take the picture of wherever we are. I don't know.
Like this one.
Yeah.
Is,
Should we be doing that to,
is our
to get-
standard thumbnail. And, me and her in every picture. I'm not a fan of that. She likes it. So
But I don't
do it
know. I
because
don't
she
know what
tells
else
me
to do. But and then the other question I have is keyword search. Do you use a certain company like TubeBuddy or something else? Do you just use the free version, or do you actually pay per month
Yeah.
for
So-
that service to get the keyword search?
So that's one of the questions or observations I'm wondering. Is someone going to tell me, well, Scott, if you're doing everything free, if you're using, what's it called?
TubeBuddy, but
TubeBuddy,
right now we just say free.
You're not going to get anywhere. I mean, I'm wondering, am I missing something? Are we missing? Again, I'm very comfortable in our growth, how far we've come from when we started this, but the jump to the stratosphere, if that's where you want to go, where you have thousands and thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of views, how do you get there?
With TubeBuddy, like we just do it free. The problem with TubeBuddy is I'm the one that does all that keyword search and stuff. But the problem is that they only let you search for keywords to see if they're good to a certain amount that I don't even know how many times. Once you hit that, you have 24 hours before you could search again. So in the past I would search for a keyword, but I didn't realize that the tags had to be searched, and I'm learning all this.
Wouldn't it be funny though if half the people don't even know what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah.
Not funny, but
Yeah,
it'd
it would
be
be funny.
interesting.
But like lately now I'm really looking into the tags and the keywords, and I'm changing up some of my older videos to try to get that video up higher so people will actually click. Because if they're not up in the beginning, it's going to be hard for them to find. So I want to know, do you use the service, and do you actually look at the tags? Do you really search the keyword search?
So, as we get your feedback, and really, I know we say it every time, please comment below. This time, really, give me good information that I could use, and not so much I can use, I could share. So on future editions of Triple C, we'd like to share with the information that you have, so that we can help grow your channels as well. And if anybody comes up with an idea of how we could all meet virtually, I'm excited about that possibility as well. So next week we will have our normal channel or two, which we will
Yes.
share. But until next time, we will
See you down the road on Triple C.